Norah O'Donnell's final day anchoring CBS Evening News has arrived post-President-elect Donald Trump's inauguration. In a video posted to her Instagram story November 22, O'Donnell first shared the announcement while filming at the news studio. "We just announced today that I am going to be anchoring the evening news for another 2 months through Inauguration Day, so hope you'll continue to tune in every night," she said. "Thanks, and happy Thanksgiving." Though O'Donnell's last day was previously set for January 24, CBS is scheduled to air the Farmers Insurance Open from 5 to 8 p.m. that evening, per TV listings. O'Donnell, whose show airs at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on CBS, had her last shift at the desk on January 23. The anchor and managing editor announced in a staff call last summer that she would be leaving the station after this year's election. O'Donnell has headlined the evening show for 5 years. "I have spent 12 years in the anchor chair here at CBS News, connected to a daily broadcast, and the rigors of a relentless news cycle," she said in a statement shared by the network in July. "It's time to do something different. This presidential election will be my 7th as a journalist, and for many of us in this business, we tend to look at our careers in terms of these milestone events." In a January 22 Instagram story Q&A, O'Donnell replied to a fan inquiring about what she's doing after she steps away from the evening news desk. "Big interviews and investigations for 60 Minutes and CBS News. Send ideas," she replied. Previously, in her July statement, O'Donnell said she would remain a contributor to evening news and other programs, including 60 Minutes, as a correspondent. CBS News CEO Wendy McMahon also said O'Donnell's new role will allow her to have the real estate and flexibility to leverage big bookings on numerous platforms, including primetime specials, 60 Minutes, CBS News Sunday Morning, and more. Starting January 27, CBS anchors John Dickerson and Maurice Dubois will anchor Evening News from the show's new home at the CBS Broadcast Center in New York. CBS News chief foreign affairs correspondent and Face the Nation host Margaret Brennan is set to anchor political and foreign affairs coverage from Washington, D.C. Lonnie Quinn will lead weather coverage for the program from New York as chief weathercaster. During her time at Evening News, O'Donnell secured interviews with Pope Francis, Oprah Winfrey, Dolly Parton, Benjamin Netanyahu, and Hillary Clinton. She's also interviewed every living U.S. president. Leading up to the presidential election, O'Donnell co-moderated the vice presidential debate with Margaret Brennan and had a sit-down interview with Democratic presidential candidate Kamala Harris.